You're the tide inside my soul, a memory that makes me whole, a story that will not grow old, more precious than a fire's gold. You're the warmth within the blue, a feeling always fresh and new, the perfect coastal point of view, a part of everything I do.
Hi guys, I just got to my parking garage and it was not full even though I ran late today. So I was super excited because I didn't have to park way far away. So I get my nice close walk. I also parked next to somebody and I like watched him get out of his car and like check every single one of his doors and his trunk. And I was like, why is this guy circling his car? Then I realized he forgot his bag for work. So he like threw up his hands and he got back in the car and then had to leave the parking garage, which means he's gonna have to pay for parking right now. He's gonna have to go home, get his bag, come back, and then pay for parking again at the end of the day. That's horrible. I felt so bad. But I got in the garage, it wasn't full, so I'm super happy. And I'm gonna walk to work now. Bye guys, see you later. Also, we have a competition this week on Sunday, and I was in the hospital last week, like most of the week. So I missed out on all practice last week. And then this week I've only gotten to practice on Monday and Tuesday, and then today's Thursday. So I'm gonna get to practice today, but then I have Friday and Saturday off, and then it's gonna be the competition Sunday, so I really only had 3 days of training this week. So I'm a little bit nervous for how the competition's gonna go, but I've been practicing well, even though I had some time off, so hopefully that all goes well, but I am definitely a little bit nervous for this one. But they're not using the real scoring system, so I'm not even gonna see my real scores at the end of it, so it's really just like a practice competition to like do it in front of people and you know, be under pressure, hear your music, do your program still in a competition environment without necessarily the pressure of the scoring. So I guess that's good, but I do wish that we had the regular scoring because I do like to try to beat my last score. But I guess we're just gonna have to hope for a good performance and not really worry about the scoring this time, so that'll be kind of peaceful. But I am really nervous for this weekend, so I'll bring you guys with me to practice tonight, and then obviously I'll video everything from the competition. But I am nervous for this weekend, so wish me luck. I hope it goes well. Bye guys. Today's my second day of getting lost in my parking garage that I always park in. This morning I was not paying attention to where I parked and I was distracted because I was late, but I didn't pay attention to where I was parked, so I climbed all 6 flights of stairs. Then I was on floor 6. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I probably parked higher than this, so I climbed up to floor 7. And then I was like, okay, I'm obviously not here either. So then I started walking back down. I only parked on floor 4. So I only needed to climb 4 flights of stairs, not 6, and then one more to make 7. So I need to start paying more attention to where I park, I guess. After my walk to my car, it's 5:12, so I think I'm going to head to the rink. I was maybe going to drive home first, and then go from home to the rink. But I have to get gas. I have like 50 miles until empty, and the rink I think is only like 32 miles from where I'm at. So I might just go straight there, but I think my house is closer in miles, so maybe it would be better to just go home and relax for a bit. Maybe eat dinner, because I feel like on Tuesday when I practiced and was there super, super late, I did not eat dinner. I only ate lunch, and I felt like I was like kind of jittery and shaky, and then it kind of stressed me out for how I was practicing, and today is the last practice before the competition Sunday. So I really hope today goes well. So I might try to go home first and maybe eat dinner so that way I go to the rink prepared and like with food. But I also don't like practicing on a super full stomach either, so I'm gonna debate that once I start driving. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! One other thing I forgot to tell you guys about. So they're preparing our rink for the competition because we're the host rink for this competition. And I don't know why that's off my shoulder. It's been falling off all day. But anyways, they're preparing our rink for the competition Sunday. So there's potentially going to be a bunch of tables and booths on the table in the corner. The floor's still usable, but the corner will be blocked off. Potentially for part of practice. That also is weighing in my decision making a little bit, that maybe I will go home first in the hopes that the tables are going to be gone by the time I get there to practice. And they also cleaned the carpet, which is like not really that big of a deal, but one time, like last year or 2 years ago when they cleaned the carpet, it was something to do with we had the outdoor fans on that were like pulling air from the outside, and it made the floor like really damp. And I'm a baby about slippery floors, so it really freaked me out. So now I'm like nervous that the floor is gonna be like damp and or slippery for today, and it's the last day I get to practice. I know I keep saying that, but it's freaking me out, in case you guys can't tell. So hopefully it'll be a clear floor, and it'll be a clean floor, and nothing from the wet carpet will be on the floor. So we will see, fingers crossed. I feel really jittery, and I don't know if it's because it's the last practice and I'm nervous, or if it's because I only ate lunch so far and I need to eat dinner, but I want to get to the rink faster so that way I could get here and start training. And I debated getting food, but I ended up not doing that and I came straight to the rink. But now I feel like jittery, and I did my short well, but now I gotta do my long, and I'm like really jittery, like my hands are like super shaky. So I don't know if it's because I need to eat dinner, or nerves, or because I was in the hospital for 3 days last week, really sick, and didn't train for a week. So wish me luck running my long. weird one who thinks that as they're putting away their skates, if it's like leading up to a competition, I do stuff like, well, this is the last time I'm touching my skates and packing them in my bag, and the next time I see them, I'll be at the competition. Does anyone else do weird stuff like that? Because I do it all the time, where I'll like look at the rink and I'll be like, the next time I'm going to be in the rink is going to be after the competition, and I'll know how I did. I always do stuff like that. Anyways, I'm doing it again today. The next time I see my skates, I will be pulling them out of my bag for the competition. Bye. See you guys there. So practice went super good. I'm so excited. I did a clean long and a clean short. I messed up one spin in the long because we were trying a different one, like a new one that's harder. And I didn't really warm it up because I forgot we were doing a new spin for this weekend. So I kind of messed that one up in the program, but everything else was good. All my combos were clean. Remember I said we were working on cleaning the loops at the end of the combos? Literally all of them are clean. And I have videos of it, and I'm going to post some of them in this vlog to share. But this was the last practice before the competition. As you know, I was talking about it earlier, I was freaking out, and I really wanted to skate well, and there was going to be tables on the floor, which there was a couple tables on the floor, but it didn't matter. And our rink looks so beautiful going into this competition. It's so pretty. Our rink owners always do such a good job of like making the facility look as best as it possibly can. It's always so clean, so well taken care of. We're really lucky for that, because that's not always the case with skating rinks, but we are really fortunate in that way. So of course they're like doing a really good job of taking care of it. So yeah, I didn't care about the couple tables on the floor because at least our rink is clean and it's gonna look really nice over the weekend. But my practice went so well, you guys, and I'm so excited. Clean long, clean short, the last practice before the competition. Now I get to go home and I'm going to make steak. I'm gonna make steak and broccoli and Brussels sprouts. So I'll eat that. I know it's really late. It's like 8:30, but I usually eat dinner really late, and I know it's kind of bad for you, but I ate lunch and I had to get to the rink and get to training and start that. I don't like training on a full stomach, and then I have to eat because I have to get enough protein in for the day. So we're going to go home and do that, and I might have a matcha latte before I go to bed. It's like a little treat. I know matcha has caffeine in it, but I've drank so much Diet Coke over the years. Caffeine does not impact me anymore, including even coffee and espresso and all of that. It doesn't really impact me unless I have like 4 espresso shots or something. So I might even have a little matcha latte tonight when I go home and read my book. So it'll be so fun. All right, see you guys later at home. Bye.